everyone, and welcome to the morning show. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning.
A cloudy morning so far, 58 right now, and Thursday and Friday are going to be nice. No rain in the forecast.
Perfect.
For either day. High of about 77 today, 74 on Friday, and the weekend. There's a 40% chance of rain on Saturday and Sunday.
Really?
Yeah.
Just 40% though.
Just 40%.
That could blow away. Let's take a look outside at our Hometown Heating, Cooling and More sky cam facing directly toward Ann Arbor today.
We're seeing less and less daylight.
Less daylight, yes. It's getting darker earlier. The golf courses are emptying out a lot earlier.
Mm-hmm. People are moving into fall.
Moving into fall, yes they are. And it's coming quick because October's next week. And it feels like I haven't done any fun fall things yet. So hopefully we can do that in October.
Love October. I love September too.
Mm-hmm. I have a personal announcement to make. I am 37 hours Diet Coke free.
Wow.
Not only Diet Coke, but I haven't had any caffeine.
You know, it shows you've seemed lethargic.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. Brandon, do you agree with that?
No, you actually keep pacing a lot.
I always pace.
Yeah, you're moving around a lot.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm doing fine.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think that I drank too much of it and I don't like it.
Oh.
I don't think I was really addicted to it.
What are you going to switch to?
Right now I'm exclusively Tri-County water.
Well, we'll see.
Not just any water. Exclusively Tri-County water on my skin, in my body.
Well, good luck. Next time you take a trip.
Well, fine, do it. You know what? I am very strong-willed, and I think I'm gonna battle this one out.
I do believe you because when you do set your mind to something
Yes.
from time to time.
From time to time, I do
Yeah.
have an addictive personality. That's true. So it's 37 hours Diet Coke free. We'll have more on that. You can look. It's just water.
I believe you.
Yeah, it's just water. I don't want to get caught drinking Diet Coke, especially by anyone here. They'll ridicule me.
Mm-hmm. Well, you made it public, so people.
I did. Yeah.
Today marks the start of the 40-day absentee ballot voting period. You can vote today, starting today in Michigan, and Democratic Vice Presidential candidate Tim Walz will be attending the Michigan-Minnesota football game on Saturday.
You're also going to the game, and I saw that on the calendar. Dave Rice is going to the game.
So the security is going to be crazy, and Mrs. Waltz, Gwen, is in Ann Arbor this morning, kind of getting
the picnic ready.
Shopping for the tailgate.
Oh, it should be wonderful. I'm sure he's a Minnesota guy, so
Yeah.
very exciting.
Yeah.
You're excited. You haven't been to a game yet this year.
No, this will be my first.
No.
Yeah.
Sounds like a treat.
Mm-hmm.
I
Big
am.
game. Brandon's, and I think the Spartans are all nervous about the Ohio State.
Yeah,
game.
I know, but I think we're just not going to talk about it and let the game play out, see what happens. Staying in college football, UNLV quarterback Matt Sluka, his team's off to a 3-0 start, and he thought, you know what? I'm too good to play here anymore. I'm leaving. I need more money.
That's not what happened.
I think it is what happened.
They promised him $100,000 if he would join their team from Holy Cross, and he got there and they wouldn't give him the money.
The athletic department said he was given everything that he was promised.
They gave him $3,000.
$3,000. Well, he's entitled to much more, so he's hired an agent and goodbye. Interestingly enough, UNLV very good, light schedule. They could have advanced very far in this year's college football playoff, even sneaking in. So it'll be interesting to see what happens.
It's too bad they've made this a big public mess because he went to talk to the coach and the coach said wouldn't see him, and so
That's too bad. No,
yeah.
You know what? All these quarterbacks all around the country are getting about $1 million or $500,000 to transfer. So if he was promised that, he should have got it in writing. But also he should be paid the money. But it's weird leaving a team, 3 weeks into the season when you're 3-0.
Yeah.
It's just it's not sports. When
first
that happens.
ever resignation due to the NIL.
Yeah, beautiful.
Good sports news. The Tigers beat Tampa Bay 7-1 yesterday. So they're on a streak.
They are.
Yeah,
I watched Brandon's new favorite player, Jackson Jobe, enter the game. And I can't believe what the umpires do to check their glove and hat, like they're bringing in some type of secret sauce. I hadn't seen that in a while.
Okay.
And
How'd he do?
he did. He passed with flying colors. Passed with flying colors,
Yeah.
but seemed a little over the top. Opened up the mitt, checked everything, touched his hat, had him touch his hands on there. So I didn't realize that was such a big deal. But
Well,
I
if
guess
people
it is.
cheat, they've got to watch out for that.
High school football this weekend on JTV will be live from Napoleon High School. It's Napoleon's homecoming, and they welcome Grass Lake live. Coverage 6:45 on JTV, thanks to Minuteman Sewer and Drain. And there could be some homer calls in the booth, so I want to let the fans know. Calling the game will be Grass Lake graduate David Rice, Grass Lake graduate but current Napoleon softball coach Josh Brigette, and current Napoleon Township supervisor Dan Gallagher. So a lot of homers.
Evens out, though,
It
right?
does
Both
even
sides.
out. It
Balances
evens
out.
out.
One-sided.
It's 1.5 to 1.5. Yep.
Well, you know, Napoleon has an incredible
Hot dog.
homecoming. When they go they go all out.
Yeah,
for
they do.
homecoming.
Also, their stadium hot dogs tend to be better than most locations. So hope everyone has a great time out there. And thanks to Minuteman Sewer and Drain. Let's take a look at the complete weekend broadcast schedule, and we will have Grass Lake at Napoleon 1 and 7 both days, Saturday and Sunday. And then last week's thriller, Leslie at Michigan Center, we will we'll have that on both days for you as well. If you'd like to subscribe to your school's news specifically, you can do that. Just go to jtv.tv and subscribe, select your school, and then each week you'll get an email in your inbox with all of your school's community news that was on jtv.tv. And you can do that right now.
Grown men will be weeping today in Oakland, California, as the A's play their last game in Oakland. The owner, John Fisher, he's hated. They hate him. He's moving the team to Las Vegas. So after 50 years, goodbye to the A's. What will
Yeah,
they be in
it's-
Las Vegas?
What's
Las
that?
Vegas. Will they be the A's?
Probably.
Well, then they'll still be able to use this hat. On the Major League Baseball merchandise page, you can buy the A's shadow hat.
Oh, that's neat.
Yes, the shadow hat. All the teams have this.
Good
All-
Lord. You can literally be where? Say it, Bart.
You could wear an ass hat.
An ass hat. Wow. Good Lord.
Yeah.
How much are those?
Well, they're sold out. Fanatics had them last, and I checked this morning. They've taken the listing down
Dang it.
because it's gone viral.
Viral,
Yeah,
yes.
everyone wants one.
We'll check eBay. Check eBay. If you've ever driven around the Oakland Stadium, it's insane. So and just the traffic, everything. There's crime nearby, things like that.
It's
So-
too bad. He wanted the community, the state, to pay for a new stadium, and they
Yeah.
said, no, not a chance.
Well, the Oakland folks can watch the Giants as it's 10 minutes away in San
we're
Francisco.
gonna have to find that hat. I know some people I'd like to give it to.
I'm sure you do. I watched the game 2 of the WNBA Indiana Fever Connecticut Sun series last night, and they only play a best of 3.
What?
I know. So it's like you lose your first 2, you're gone. So why are we playing that whole regular season and then playing a best of 3?
That is bizarre.
So Caitlin Clark and her Indiana Fever, they lost the first 2 games. We're not able to force a game 3.
She's
and now
done?
we don't get Caitlin Clark until May 14th.
Wow,
I know.
that's too bad.
Derrick Rose retired from the NBA as well. It'll be interesting to see the WNBA ratings, as ESPN and ABC have dumped all of their gold into this for primetime games, and now their bell cow is out.
Wow.
Probably poor term for that, but yeah, I love Caitlin Clark, and I'm sad that they lost. It wasn't her fault they lost.
They'll probably use her on like commentary.
Yeah, that's probably
Yeah.
right. That's a good
About
idea.
an hour ago, Hoda Kotb announced she was leaving the Today Show.
That's good, because I didn't know, has she ever been sober on that show?
No,
And
you're
then
thinking-
also, how do you say her last name?
It's hard to say.
Say it.
Kotb.
Really?
Hoda Kotb.
And it's probably a fake last name,
Well, why would you come up with a fake last name that's spelled Kotb?
because it goes with Hoda.
Hoda Kotb. No, that's her real name.
And I assume that those gals' hands are on her thigh because she's retiring?
They are crying with her. They're sad to see her go, but they're thinking, wow, more airtime for me.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. So they,
Wow. And she was popular with the Kathy Lee.
Kathy and Hoda, that was the show where they did drink the wine.
They drank wine in the morning, and that was fun.
Yeah.
That was a good show. Our own Adrian Sharp was on with Kathy Lee and Hoda.
That's right.
He did a little cooking
Yeah.
segment, and they spilled wine on him. It was a lot of fun. Those were the days.
Yeah. She's staying till the end of the year, though.
In New Jersey, a Mega Millions player is still sitting on an unclaimed $1.1 billion winning ticket
What are they waiting for?
from March 26th. It was purchased at ShopRite Liquor in Neptune Township. Where is the ticket? Is it gone?
It could be in someone's laundry.
I don't think it exists. I bet that it's been thrown away. Now, if the money doesn't get claimed, it goes back into the pool.
You know, I would not put this past the lottery people that they would say, "Oh yes, we have a winner at such and such," and then there's really no winner,
Oh.
so that they can roll that jackpot and save all that money and not give it to somebody.
Not give it to the schools?
Right, because the Michigan lottery, as an example, I'll say it, it's not on the up and up.
Are you sure?
Yeah, they make mistakes. They have problems, and then they say, "Oh well, we're sorry, we made a mistake," and but we'll give everyone another chance.
You sound like one of those people at the blackjack table that just busted. So it's a
Do the research.
It's a game of chance.
Yeah.
Coming up later today on your show, Bart, I had a chance to go out to the Jackson Area Career Center in the Agri-Science department and talk with some of their kids and their instructor. That will be on your show later. It's amazing what they have out there.
Did they let you drive a tractor?
No, but I talked to the gentleman that did drive the tractor, and his name, do you remember his name? I can't remember his name, but he just moved here from Tennessee and grew up on a farm. So, and that's the sow pen, Bart.
I would join the agri-science program just so I could wear a cowboy hat.
You can definitely wear a cowboy hat. I think they have almost 50 students in this, but it's very cool. So make sure you tune into that later on your show, and then later on GTV.tv as well.
You know, we've been talking about electric cars. We do have a new reason why people should get an electric car, and
Why
it's
is that?
because they don't get stolen.
No, that's a good reason. They
Yeah.
don't work either.
The 4 least stolen cars in the country are electric cars. This is the least stolen car, the Tesla Model 3. So
Very nice.
they're not stealing them, and they can't figure out why. They think that the car thieves just, there's no key.
Well, you don't want to
There's
deal
no
with
key. You can't, and you know, people keep them in the garage because they're charging. And some people think that car thieves drive by and they see the car connected to a charger, and they think the car is tied up and that they can't steal it.
I just think that the car thieves are very smart, and they realize that if they take a Tesla, there will be some software that can just shut the car down.
It could
So,
be.
I think that's the real answer.
The most stolen car in the country is the Dodge Hellcat, the Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat. So if you have one of these, kiss it goodbye.
And even if you own a dealership and park it on the floor, it's not safe because criminals will break into your dealership and drive it right through the glass. And if
I
you think
had-
I'm kidding, look up Metro Detroit Hellcat thieves.
If I had that car, on day one, I would drive the front cowl into a concrete curb.
Yeah, I would too. I wouldn't be able to park.
Yeah.
But that's a nice car. It's a very nice car. Have you ever had a sports car?
Oh yeah, I had a Toyota SR5 back in the early 80s.
Really? That's a sports car?
Oh yeah.
Really? Like a
high-five on the floor and everything.
Oh, wow. Amazing.
Yeah.
I've never had a sports car.
Yeah, we gave you one once and you didn't like it.
Well, you didn't give me a sports car. Let's be clear. You did not give me
That red, what was it?
a Ford Probe, Bart.
Yeah,
it was
the
a
Ford Probe.
It was a Ford Escort, the two-door one. It was very popular. They don't make them anymore.
If you go to the tailgates, please use the Solo cups because people aren't buying them as much.
Yeah, I heard Dark Containers laying off folks.
Dark Container this morning announced they're laying 250 corporate workers because the Solo Cup is the sales, because the world's largest maker of the expanded polystyrene cups said because of political and societal pressure,
There's knockoffs being bought everywhere.
yeah, they're coming in from guess where?
China.
That's right. And they're probably poisoning tailgaters from coast to coast.
Another strike we're going to get on YouTube, Bart. Thank you very much. Busy next couple Saturdays. We've got fests. This weekend is the Fall Fest and Chili Cook-Off, K105.3 event. Chili tasting, Kids Kingdom, live music, and more. Check it out. $5 for the tasting tokens. That is this Saturday, September 28th. And then the following Saturday, October 5th, is Oktoberfest in downtown Grass Lake. Same time, noon to 6. You can get your tickets now by visiting the Lost Railway Museum website or their Facebook page.
In Pro Golf, the President's Cup tees off today in Montreal. And I think all of us are thinking of friends and relatives in Florida as Hurricane Helene is expected to strike today. So hopefully people are prepared and everyone comes through okay.
Yeah, it's supposed to hit tonight potentially as a Category 4 hurricane, so stay safe in Florida. Our sponsor of the day is our coffee place right across the street, Fortress Cafe, located in the Lean Rocket Lab building, and they're also located at Henry Ford Jackson Health. Thank you to Fortress Cafe.
Who's on the show today?
We have a wonderful show lined up. We're going to get things started with Dr. James Palmer, fresh off his grand opening at his new office, and Dr. Palmer joins us right after this.